So I'll open it up to questions here in one second. We can talk about ECCP. Christian's got some questions. He's already on deck with questions. Before I do, I want to give you guys a homework assignment. You're like, I don't want any homework. I know. You don't have to do the homework if you don't want to do the homework. But if you do the homework, you'll make a hell of a lot more money. All right. So there you guys can see on your screen, there's ESP, the Easton sales process. We're going to get somebody's attention. We're going to deliver an insight. We're going to talk about their current situation, where they're at right now, where they want to be. We're going to monetize the deal. We're going to do a demo, proposal, presentation, whatever the heck happens in that zone. And then we're going to close. If the deal doesn't close, we're going to be next step obsessed. It's simple. Okay. How do we make this a lot more simple? It's amazing in sales how there's certain things that we never take the time to think about, and boom, if you take 10 minutes, guys, 10 minutes, and think about these things that I'm about to walk you through, your life will become a lot easier. So whether it's after this session, whether it's right now during this session, whether it's when you got your yoga mat going and your incense and you're locked in, I want you to answer these questions for yourself, okay? And these may sound obvious, but they're not, okay? What's the first question? What do I sell? I want you to write that down. What do I sell? So if, let's say I'm a mortgage professional, okay? Let's say that would be the obvious. I sell mortgages, all right? Let's say I'm merchant services. I sell credit card processing machines, all right? That's the first, it's an easy one. What the hell do you sell? What the hell do you sell? The next thing, if I was you, if I wanted to make my life easier, that I would write down is what are the features of what I sell? If I'm a mortgage broker, hey, I do traditional residential mortgages. Okay, I also do some out of the ordinary residential mortgages, some bank statement loans. If I'm a credit card processor, what are the features? I have the brand new machines that use they're really good with reading the tap, the pay to tap, even when it's American Express. What's the value in what I sell? That's the next question I want. And you guys are like, come on, Matt, how is this going to make me money? This is going to make you a hell of a lot of money. You should know this stuff. You should be locked in on this stuff. So what do you sell? What's the features of what you sell? And then the next question I want you to take some time and answer is what's the value of what you sell? Okay, so if I was a mortgage broker, what I sold was mortgages. The features are residential mortgages. I've got a whole host of those, and I've got some out-of-the-box mortgages. The value of that is I'm typically able to get most buyers approved. If there's a way on planet EARTH, I'm kind of a one-stop shop, whether they're a bank statement, whether they're a traditional W-2, for getting them a mortgage, because I have a huge team behind me. Or if I'm in merchant services, what's the value of what I sell? I have the latest and greatest equipment that allows people to just tap to pay a lot faster and the machine doesn't get locked up. Now, once I understand all this, I can easily, skillfully, and effectively understand the most important out of all these questions. What is the outcome of what I sell? Think about that. If I was in mortgage and I took a few minutes to ruminate, wait a minute, I'm in mortgage. Features, I work in residential loans. I've got some out-of-the-box things. I know this space. I've got a huge team behind me. The value is, if it's possible for that deal to get approved, I'm the person for the job. I can get it approved. What's the outcome? The outcome is real estate professionals, when they bring their freaking buyers to me, the buyer doesn't get spooked. The buyer doesn't get scared away. The buyer doesn't get told, oh, you know, I think even though you made $3.7 million last year, you probably only qualify for a $900,000 house because I'm looking at your tax return here and it says you made $50,000 because you're a business owner. I got to go off of that. I'm going to be able to get their deals closed if they're closable. The outcome is this: that real estate professional can now feel confident getting me involved in their deals, that they're not going to have to drag their ass all over town showing somebody 52 different houses only to have a rude, obtuse, unskilled mortgage professional tell that person, no way you're going to get qualified, right? When you understand the outcome, it's very easy for you now to go out and sell your products. If I'm in merchant services, do you know how many people don't continue to shop at the store if they have a problem with the credit? Man, I love Smoothie Town. Dude, I can't use my Amex there. Every time I try and do tap to pay with my Amex, it says card rejected, and I had to use my bank card. I don't want to use my bank card. I want to use my Amex because I love the points. Smoothie Town, sorry, I'm going to Tropical Smoothie Cafe, right? Now all of a sudden, these stores, when they switch over to me, they're going to be able to keep and retain those clients that are using American Express and just want to tap, get their smoothie, get their points, and get the hell out of there. Okay? If you don't understand what you sell, the features of what you sell, the value of what you sell, and most importantly, the outcome of what you sell, you end up calling Smoothie Town and going, hey, I've got the latest and greatest POS technology. Was that piece of, no, point of sale. Yeah, and we've got really great new technology, and we're all good. We have technology. Meanwhile, same store had 15 people yesterday pissed off because they had to switch over to Visa because they couldn't tap to pay with their Amex. You guys need to take a minute and answer these questions for yourself, all right? What is it that you sell? What's the features of what you sell? What's the value of what you sell? And most importantly, once you understand the what, the features, and the value, you could talk about the outcome, okay? We're on Easton University, guys. We're in the freaking outcome business. We're not in the product, the service, the solution business. Even my main man, Derek, there with martial arts. The outcome, your kids are going to be confident. The outcome, your kids are going to be respectful. The outcome, you as a working professional are going to have a place to reduce your stress. But if Derek just goes, hey, if you want kickboxing, I got kickboxing 4 times a day, 5 days a week, we got kickboxing, right? He's never going to grow his business. He's never going to grow his academy. But if Derek takes the time to go, what is it that I sell? Kickboxing. What are the features? Man, I have multiple classes, both for kids and adults. What's the value? People get self-confident. People get self-respect. What's the outcome? Better kids, less stress at work, not rattled when I'm out in public as a, female that was, God forbid, attacked a year ago. Can walk to my car feeling at least a little bit better without PTSD. Once Derek understands that, it's really easy for him to communicate with new students, right? It's really easy for him to explain the value and the outcome, right? And then when they say no, it's very easy for him to have a net outcome statement. No problem. I totally understand on the expense. I will be here when you need those twin boys, locked in, self-confident, and most important, acting responsible there at school. Fair enough? Next time school calls, guess who's getting a call? My main man, Derek's getting a call. Dude, they should have been in strike zone a month ago. Send them my way, right? By the way, they're going to be doing yes, sir, no, sir. They're bowing on and off the mats. Hope you don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all, Derek. Turn them into freaking good, responsible boys, right? When we understand the outcome, sales gets a lot easier. It's very easy for us to flow through this Easton University sales process. Attention, insight, current situation, monetization, demo, proposal, close, and next step, obsessed. That's what I wanted to cover with you guys right now. I'm going to open it up for questions. Boom! I see them lining up. We got a stack of questions.
Hey, Matt.
Yo.
What's the nicest thing you've done for salespeople?
The nicest thing I've done for salespeople, I think we should do it right now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them the closing mini masterclass. It's normally $300. You're going to cover the cost. It's coming out of your pocket. Heather's going to cover all the cost for you. I want you to click the link here. I will get you the closing mini masterclass. You're going to close more deals. You're going to make more money. You're going to have more fun. Things are going to be great for you. And she's picking up the tab. You're welcome. She's picking up the tab. Click the link. I'll see you on the other side.